Hi, it's Candy, and I'm coming to you with my 6-week update. Things are moving pretty slow. When I got on the scale this morning, I was at 206, which I'd be happy about, but I was really not feeling good yesterday, and I didn't drink any water, and I was very dehydrated, so I'm not really going to count that because it's just going to be depressing when it comes back. So before that, the day before that, I was at 208, so we're going to stick to 208. It's still fluctuating a lot up and down, and it kind of bums me out, but I'm coping with it fine, I guess. At 6 weeks, I expected to lose a little bit more. If I could lose 2 pounds a week, I'd be pretty content with that. I just don't want the gains in between, and 1 pound here and there. Well, as long as it's going down, but no more weeks of going up. So, like I said, I wasn't overly thrilled with that, and then I got to thinking about where I started. I started my journey at 260. At that point, I didn't look at a BMI scale or anything like that. I just figured, well, I have no idea what normal would be or anything. I guess if I aimed for 160, if I aimed to lose 100 pounds, then that should be pretty good start. And I just got to looking on a BMI scale, and if I am at, I kind of said below 160. I wanted to lose more than 100 pounds. If I was at 159, I would be at a normal weight. So that's going to be my goal, is 159. Would make me have a loss of 101 pounds. So that's my goal. I'm over halfway there. In the 3-month class that I took, I ended up losing 20 something pounds. By the time I had my surgery, I had lost 25 pounds, and I've lost 27 now after surgery in 6 weeks, which is wonderful. That's the thing that I figured that, for at least the first month and a half, 2 months, I'd lose pretty steadily. But the fact that I lost 11 pounds week 1, 7 pounds week 2, it was like 4 or 5 pounds week 3, it makes sense. I only had 100 pounds to lose. I'm over the halfway mark. That's amazing. I didn't even think about that. So that made me feel better, and then also, it took me about a month to be able to actually feel comfortable trying on clothes because of my incisions and stuff. The one incision just took forever to heal. And so, and then I wasn't overly excited about it. When I look at myself, I don't see a whole lot of weight loss in my stomach, so I didn't think anything of it. But slowly I started noticing, okay, things are baggy. And then I finally got out the stuff that I hadn't been able to fit in, and I was able to fit in them. Well, the other day, I got out a pair of pants that my dad's girlfriend had given me. She had bought them, and they were size 19, and she didn't realize that the odd numbers were juniors. So she had bought a 17 and then a 19, and she had given them to me. At the time, the 19s fit fine. The 17s were really tight. This is, the last time that I had lost a decent amount of weight. And so I found the 19s. I don't know where the 17s are. But the 19s, I would say, my size at the time was probably 16. So I'd imagine these were 16. The other ones fit a little bit tight, so I would say that they were 14. Because I was right at that range, kind of like the in-between range. And I put those on, and they were more than comfy. So that's like a huge thing. all of my clothes that I had ever had that I haven't been able to wear for years, I'm in all of it. And I'm at that point where I'm like, I want to get rid of clothes, but I can't. It doesn't seem like a good idea to be cleaning out my closet and trying to buy new clothes right now. I definitely don't want to do that. And all of my old pants I wore so tight that they're big, they're baggy. It's really weird having stretch jeans and having them kind of flop around on your knees, because I have big legs, so that's a whole new experience for me. And I wear my clothes tight. I don't know why. I guess I try to wear them somewhat tight because I have such weird curves, especially in the buttocks, that I don't want it to look like I'm just solid. So I tend to wear stuff a little bit tight. And I'm finding myself wearing a lot of regular larges. Not that I wear them out, but I figure around the house, I like exercising in tighter clothes and stuff. Well, I guess everybody does. And if I'm going to be here working out on my treadmill, I just as soon wear those. So all of these larges that I bought that I didn't think I was ever going to be able to wear, I fit in, and I'm actually happy. I'm very happy. And the only thing is, a few years back, we had a time of high stress when my father-in-law passed away. Both of my grandparents were getting sick and they had been robbed and blah blah blah. And I had a lot of gain, and it was all in the top part of my belly. And I knew that was bad. I knew that was stress gain, and I can't get rid of that belly. So even my pants that fit me baggy, I look like I have a muffin top because the top part of my belly hangs out further than the bottom part. Gravity takes its course on the bottom part, but the top part, my bottom of my stomach's from, you know, you can move it around and it's gooey. The top part is still kind of firm. That's irritating. Ugh. But I know that it was stress that put it there, so it's just going to be hard to work that one off. I haven't been going to the gym, but I have been walking on my treadmill and increasing my speeds and walking for longer, so I feel like I'm getting something in. You know, I'm eating under 500 calories and exercising off at least 130 to 150 for right now. The only reason that I haven't gone to the gym, and this is horrible, but I've been really doing a lot of cleaning and stuff around my house. And so, I mean, I guess at least I'm not sitting on my butt constantly. I'm doing something. So right now it makes me feel way too good to have that stuff taken care of, so I'm going to consider it a good thing. But you know what, I gotta show you, I'm amazed by how good my incisions look. All my glue's off and everything. My one incision looks really bad, and it's got like a little rash or something on the side. It's not all my incision, so hopefully it will look better. But sorry, I am. But everything else is going to be so white. And then I could show you my little hangy part. My doggy's in the way. Okay. So, that. Oop, I'm all backwards. No! Other hand! Okay, there we go. That's my bad incision. And this part right here is just rash. So it's just that line. But there's one here. There's one, oh, there it is. And then there's these two. And I'm like looking at that going, oh my gosh, you can hardly see it. My incisions are going to be really cool except for that one. So I'm all excited about that. And then see, look at, see this gut? I hate it. Because all the pants are low-rise anymore. They don't have anything that comes high. So you can see my belly's down here, my big belly's up here. It just looks horrible. But everything fits good, and huge difference. And I was going to do measurements tonight, and I was all excited because I wanted to really see how far I've come, and I have lost my notebook that I had kept all my records in, and I'm very, very bummed. You can notice that I'm not cheerful right now because I want my notebook. But everything's going good, and I will give you an update on measurements as soon as I can, and hanging in there. If I could just get 2 pounds a week, I'd be just ecstatic, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to be a snail, and I'll get to join the little snail group. But, you know, how can I complain when I'm over halfway to my goal 6 weeks after surgery? I realize that last 50 pounds is going to take a lot longer to lose. So, actually technically 49 pounds. So, I'm trying to keep optimistic. So anyways, hope that everybody's doing good, and I will see you later. Bye.